Davis, it doesn't matter if they're two of the best teams in the league or the two worst. When these guys get together, these rivals, it's always fun.
Yeah, Kevin, you're so right. When it's a conference rivalry, that's even better. They know each other so well, and that doesn't make them friends.
And now the Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Schroeder outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not one to back down inside. Schroeder likes to get right into the teeth of the defense.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year's a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Drummond following the basket by Chris Paul and Caldwell-Pope.
They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And the dunk by LeBron.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
And that one's good by Davis.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Booker looking around. Shot from 12. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
Booker against Caldwell-Pope. Paul kicks to Craig. Back to Paul. And Davis sends it back. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. They double him with Ayton. Davis down low. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the middle, here's Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 6.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
And Davis gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly
You love about Crowder. He gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
And both free throws good from Crowder.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
Here's Caruso. Kicks it to Harrell. Passes it to Horton Tucker. 5 to shoot. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
to Crowder. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Lets it go from deep. The three-pointer is right on target. Horton Tucker's got 6 points. Played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then there's Harrell, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric, and it's Bridges in for Jay Crowder. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot goes in. Bridges has got his first bucket in this one. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Down low. Tries to save it, but he recovers it. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Kaminsky.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Paul dishes to Ayton. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
Schroeder kicks to James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
The Suns making a switch here. Craig's checked in. Suns trail by 4. Now Paul. It's Drummond with the rebound.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Caldwell Pope passes to LeBron. And there's the pass to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Ayton. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The shot's good from Paul.
You can try to rough up Chris Paul a bit, but he is fearless going down there in the lane.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton. Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron dishes to Schroeder. James against Bridges. Schroeder kicks to Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Payne with it, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's great. And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Langston Galloway comes in for Booker. To the paint, here's Caldwell Pope. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now a 7-point Laker lead. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Dane looking around, and Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
James outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Phoenix making some changes. Saric comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Crowder in for Torrey Craig. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Ayton. And it's Craig in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Count it, good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Lakers leading by 7. LeBron outside. Passes it to Drummond. Caldwell Pope outside. Feeds to Davis. And stolen by Ayton. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Here's Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense. And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Caldwell Pope finds Drummond. Lakers passing it around. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Craig passes to Booker. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
LeBron against Bridges. And the dunk by LeBron.
The quick first step of James, along with his power, that's the difference on the drive.
Paul against Schroeder. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
LeBron dishes to Harrell. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Schroeder.
The defense collapsed on him, but Schroeder found the right angle.
Suns trail by 8. Pass to Booker. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that he knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Sharch is checked in for 8. Jay Crowder comes in for Torrey Craig. Johnson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Paul.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Booker inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Devin Booker. Kuzma outside. And it's good for 2.
Nice touch from Kyle there. Knows he can score from this area of the court.
Schroeder against Booker. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Schroeder surveying the floor.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Booker against Schroeder. A drive by Booker, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Carter kicks to Booker, fires the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Booker's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Johnson over to help. Horton Tucker, the pass to Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Lakers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Payne, he's checked in for the Suns. Good on both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Booker. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Caruso looking for an opening. Davis inside, working on Payne, and he makes good on the layup. Davis has got 15.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Booker outside. The feed now to Crowder. And stolen by Kuzma. With 1 on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Los Angeles, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. As we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2-guard spot. Back to Kaminsky. Bucket 6. Bucket is good. Kaminsky's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Suns.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And the first one at the line is good. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for the Suns. Paul comes in for Booker. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Kyle Kuzma. No good on the second free throw.
It was crucial to add to their lead and make it a 2-possession game. And he did enough there at the line to make that happen.
Ball against Schroeder. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
I know it has to be hard for defenders guarding Chris Paul. Very shifty and crafty, knows how to draw fouls.
First one falls for him. And so Paul nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Schroeder with the ball. Chris Paul covering, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The pass to Drummond. James looking it over. Back to Schroeder. Six on the shot clock. They double him with Ayton. Bridges with the steal.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Schroeder outside, shoots over Payne, and it's Schroeder missing. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Now here's Payne, D right on him. Dishes it to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. That gives them the lead. Bridges has got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to James. Schroeder outside. He feeds it to Davis. Will it go? And they double up Davis. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Lakers now. Drummond dishes to LeBron. From deep. And it's Davis missing. Suns have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Payne passes to Bridges. Feeds to Ayton. And stolen by Drummond. Davis finds Schroeder. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
So for the Suns, Johnson comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Booker in for Payne. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Passes it to Bridges. And stolen by LeBron. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
Caldwell Pope against Booker. Booker draws the double. Here's Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 2.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Back to James. Lakers passing it around. It's good. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
They needed that bucket. The aggression of AD when he senses a big moment, not something you can teach. Part of the game, you have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Here's Booker. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's James. Trying to get open is Davis. James, no good. Suns have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And the wide open shot from Paul. Good on the 3-point shot.
I love seeing Chris Paul come alive on these possessions. He's an exceptional shooter who does not back away in big moments.
LeBron against Bridges. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Money there shaves a few points off the lead, and the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see him attacking the basket.
Caldwell Pope against Booker. He kicks it to Bridges. Pass to Paul. From the arc, trying to get open is Johnson. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Lakers trail. To take the lead, and LeBron with the layup. LeBron's got 9 points here in the second half.
Your go-to guy in these situations, LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
Booker outside. That shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. LeBron dishes to Davis. It's in!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Booker outside. From deep. Yes! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Timeout called the Lakers. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. LeBron kicks it over to Schroeder. Bullseye!
This is where the point guard position is going. Dennis able to manufacture points in critical moments.
Paul outside. It drops. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
When the game is close, Chris Paul is ready. An elite scorer who lives for clutch situations.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Yes!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Booker. No good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
"12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
To the left wing, here's Craig. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
I get the bag and I gotta flip it. Shorty all love me, I tell her she trippin'. I get the top, you know that I'm dippin'. Fuck all the bullshit, I just want the millions, ayy. Say fuck all the bullshit, I just want the millions, ayy.